moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the College Football Playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the College Football Playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this College Football Playoff game. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Notre Dame's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Smith. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Try to muscle for the first down. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. This will be third and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Gilbert. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. What a stiff arm. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust to the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards up in the end zone. So Louisiana's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Raging Cajuns looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. second down after that short completion. To the air, it's Grant. Receiver makes the grab. That's good for a first down near the 40. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw yet again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Williams.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. So the offense with the first and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. The Raging Cajuns will try to keep this drive moving.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense set up. This is play number 10 in this series. Looking to throw. It's Grant. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown. Raging Cajuns. As they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. The drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They'll run it here. Finding space at the 20. Now here he goes. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Grant. It's a quick grab. Fights off a defender. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Raging Cajuns will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. Ball fielded near the 35. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. This should be the last play of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. So, Cook, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught on the outside. It's Gilbert. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And here's the handoff. Tiny space at the 20. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Carr. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Wide open downfield. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The Raging Cajuns come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
No huddle now for the offense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Signs the quick throw. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. The Raging Cajuns will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Pass Buck, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
That makes the score 28, Louisiana.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Pass complete on the crosser. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
A deep shot to the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Scanning the field. It's Carr. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there and almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the play.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. 2nd down now after the sack. Back to throw. It's Carr. Fires quickly to the left. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Finding space at the 20. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The offense trying to cap a really impressive 1st half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier tackled there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good.
35. Louisiana 14.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? QB decides to keep it here. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Dropping back. It's Grant. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Raging Cajuns will line up to kick it away. Choosing to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. Finding some room with the 25. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Irish. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff.
14.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Coverage team brings down the return. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Caught quickly. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. Past the 30. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup, Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back to...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Grant. Oh, he breaks free. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the...
He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Incompletion sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Louisiana, 14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On the move now. Crosses the 25. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. There's a 1st and 10 play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. To throw, it's Grant. Makes a quick grab.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Raging Cajuns will bring their punt team onto the field. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Keeping it on the ground here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. There was no catching him that time.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
That makes the score Notre Dame 55, Louisiana.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Passes the 40. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Dropping back. It's Grant. The receiver makes the catch. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the plus 27. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So, 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 34-yard try. Knocks that one right down the middle. So they get to 3, but the margin is still huge.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense
taking a shot deep down the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, get out of dodge, keep everybody healthy.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So,
touchdown, Irish. That's how you finish a play.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking downfield, it's Grant. Catch made in space. Look out. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense smothers him for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defenders are starting to come back for seconds now. That's the second sack of the game for this guy. And the bigger story is the effort of his defense. Even when the result has already been decided for some time now, they're not slowing down or taking it easy.
Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. The Ragin' Cajuns will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Looks like they'll mark this near the 25.
They fumble on the punt return, and now some new life for this offense that just left the field just a few moments ago.
Leaning on the run game here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And there's the handoff. Breaks free. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield. It's Carr. Caught by the receiver. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Gilbert. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts